Hello, hi, welcome to the class. Today I am going to explain direction or directing. So we are all aware of the functions of management. It is a fourth functions of management after planning, organizing, staffing. So we are moved to discuss the directing. Directing, it is very essential because in a functions of management, we are making a proper plan being a manager or entrepreneur in organization in a functions of planning. And next, we move to the organizing. So we are gather all types of resources or organizing the required resources for the sake of execution the plan of the organization. After we are making recruitment and selection in a stopping for the sake of we are making a proper plan in a planning process. Next, we are making the organizing the proper resources for the sake of execution the planning. And third functions of the management in is stopping. We are appointing the peoples or candidate to performing a functions in the name of the employees in a organization. Afterwards, we are give the more importance to the directing. So it is very essential directing because without the directing from the top level management to lower level management or floormans or any employees in an organization, we can't able to achieve the organizational goals and objectives within a time bound. That's why we require or we give the more essential or importance to the directing. So let me know the meaning of directing. Directing refers to the process of instructing, guiding, counseling, motivating and leading people in the organization to achieve its objective. So directing, it refers, it is direct or counseling or motivating or leading the people in a legitimate manner for the sake of achieving the organizational goals and objectives within time bound. That's why we require directing in organization. It is a meaning of directing. Directing, it is nothing but guiding to the people to achieve the organizational goals and objectives within time bound. It is a directing. So, directing consists some of the characteristics or features. So, number one, directing initiates action or action oriented. First one, under the characteristics of directing. Number one, directing initiates action or action oriented. So directing is action oriented. It involves delegation of authority and assign of responsibilities in organization. Directing is required at all the stages. A manager has to perform these functions along with the planning, organizing, staffing and controlling. We require directing. That's why directing consists action oriented, one of the character, or directing insist action. Directing insist action. So see, in any organization, after making the planning and organizing the resources and appointing the employees, so being a top level management or any levels of managers in organization, they may be properly assigned the authority and responsibility of each levels in an organization. So it consists directing when they are assigned duties and responsibilities of the each levels in an organization. So it helps to achieve the organizational goals and objectives. That's why they are said action oriented. Directing, it is an action oriented. Directing is action oriented. When they are assigned the authority and responsibility to the all levels in organization, they may be performing well, and it is helps to achieve the organizational goals and objectives. That's why we are saying directing, it is a action oriented, or directing initiates action. So, and next one, directing takes place at all levels of management. Directing takes place all levels of management. It is very required in all the levels. Every manager has to perform this function, and it takes place at all levels of the management, whether top level management or middle level management or lower level management. It is very essential. Suppose in an organization, top level management, they are making a policy. Middle level managers, they are how to execute that policy, and lower level manager, they are performing as per the policy. So these are the process consist based on the direction in each level. That's why they are saying that. So directing, it is an all pervasive, or directing takes place at all levels of management. It is required each level in an organization for the sake of achieving the organizational goals and objectives. So, and next one, directing is a continuous process. Directing, it is not a one-time process. It required process when we are commencing the process in the organization up to reach the end result. We require, or we keep on directing the in all levels in the organization. That's why they are saying directing is a continuous process. It requires all the levels or all the times. Directing takes place at all the levels of the organization, so that all activities are directed towards the achievement of organizational goal. So it is required to the end of the result of organizational process. That's why it is a continuous process. It is not just a one-time process. It is a required to whole process of the organization in a organization, in any process. So next one, directing flows from top to bottom. Directing initiate at top level and close to the bottom level of the organization through organizational hierarchy. We are all aware of the hierarchy of the organization. Hierarchy of the levels of the management. Top level management, middle level management, lower level management. So directing, it is making a top level flow to the bottom level. They are making the policies to guide to the middle level execute through the lower level. That's why it is required to all levels from the top to bottom, directing. So that's why directing, it is a very essential in any organization, and also it is a integrates of efforts in all the levels to achieve the organizational goals and objectives. So next one, efficient use of resources. When we are giving a proper guidance to the employees, they are able to discharge the duty as per our guidance. So it is helps to the efficient use of resources in an organization, and an essential element. So directing is essential for effective supervision, motivation, leadership and communication in organization. That's why we required directing, and it is a flexibility. Directing helps to the bring flexibility in the organization. It convinces the subordinate to accept the changes which the management intends to bring in a future. Suppose any changes occurring from the outside effects or inside effects to the organizational process. So we may be convincing the lower level people in a organization or lower level employees in the organization or subordinates. We may be able to convince they are accepting the changes in the future and doing well, perform the well in an organizational process. So that's why it is very essential, and also we are able to directing consist clarity. So directing gives clarity. The in authority and responsibility, this helps to minimize the ambiguity in the work. It is helps to know the clarity of the employees, authority and responsibility in organization to individual employees. So it is helps to the performing the in a right path in all the employees in a organization. That's why it is very essential to the organizational process in the name of the directing. These are the characteristics of the directing.